Okay, it's Sunday, July 7th here. I'm going to do this walk around video. Hopefully get it done in one take because I don't have the ability to edit these things. And the spoiler is different from when I initially did the car. I didn't like that spoiler. I got something a little bit more low profile. One of those wicker spoilers. Take a quick look in the trunk. Battery, 5-gallon tank of the intercooler water. You can drain it during the winter there. Here's the pump, and then the pump controller and relay. I put some noise deadening in there. Oh, and the license plate is just because that's my job. I have an eBay store, and it has nothing to do with this car. The tonneau cover is brand new. Here's the seats. The backs of the seats are done in the same color as the car. I have the retractors, belt retractors built into actual retractors that are inside those headrests. Just to dress it up a little bit so that it wasn't like retractors bolted to the roll bar, into the seat belt brace there. The roll bar goes through the back seats. Front, there's probably going to be some dust on it because this thing's been in storage for a good 6 months now at least. There are sun visors. I think I've seen a lot of these cars where they just rip the sun visors off, but they're actually still there if you care. The reason why we got stuff down here is because, like I said, the tuning has been kicking my butt. And so the ECU is still out, accessible, and assorted wiring for the airflow ratio and everything. I just didn't button that up yet. Everything else is complete and finished. I made the mistake of buying China made switches, I guess they were, for down here. These are for all the different lighting accents in the headlights. I think there was one picture with the red ones, but there's red, there's blue, there's white. They obviously have to be done with some kind of metal switches. That's not, a big deal for anybody who's hooked up switches before. Back up here a bit. And I do have to get this car inspected because I haven't driven it yet this year, at least other than around the block. You can see the last year's, it runs out of inspection right before I put it away for the winter. And that's what happened. And then usually the next spring, then I get it inspected. And it didn't happen this year because I just haven't had the time. I just don't have the time for it. I mean, it's a cool car. It's not for everyone. It needs some finishing. I mean, I went over all the mods, and the transmission and the rear, the disc brakes in the back, disc brakes all around, I guess. Fox length axles. I went over all that stuff. The PBRs, in the front. They're not even broken in yet. Oh, the under the hood, some of the changes that we made here. Okay, here's the gauges. We got the fuel pressure and boost gauge over here, and over here is the you got the air fuel on the top there, and then the bottom one will display the intake and discharge. Quick look under the hood here. I haven't mounted permanent, what do they call it? Hood prop. I haven't mounted a permanent hood prop yet. But let's see. What's changed? Oh, we still have to put the windshield wiper motor back. I have all this stuff because I was working on getting the intake done to the cowl. So it's drawing the air directly from the cowl now, instead of all that stuff that was over here. And the reservoir for the intercooler coolant is over here now, because it has to be higher than here, than the engine. What else did I want to go over with this? Oh, the power steering. This power steering pump, when the car is running, it doesn't leak. When you turn the car off and it sits, it leaks. So that is the one leak that drives me crazy, or I mean, it will have to be addressed at some point. I think it's the front seal, because, you know, it sat for so long that that it just dried up. I guess you could use a stop leak or something to take care of that. I don't know, I haven't tried that yet. Of course, the whole tuning thing was more of an issue to me, so I'm gonna do a quick start up here. Alright. Emergency brake. Alright, so it's cold. It's idling around 1,000, 1,100, and it pretty much stays there. It never really drops low, like even after it's warmed up. So let me turn this down here. Right, so it says, what does it say? 84, 842, 84, 824 on the speedometer. And the last inspection, I don't know if you can see in there, it looks like 84, 788. So, yeah, I haven't driven it much. There's the air-fuel ratio. It's already lean. Intake temperatures, I'm not sure. You turn the intercooler pump on and off with this, because it no longer works the AC, because there's no AC anymore. But you turn that turns the intercooler pumps on, and it starts running that whole system. Lean, rich, lean. I don't know. That's what's kicking my butt. I mean, the car runs and drives. I will be taking it for inspection next week. So that's well, there you go. Any more questions? I don't know what else I should all cover here, but if this isn't interesting enough to come and take a look at it, then I guess you're not interested. All right, well, thanks.